Hello, this is Stephen Childs. I'm shown stuff in dreams. So I was shown some objects that was in that valley before was alerted to check into this movie Arrival, because they knew I would find it. They know what I'm going to do next. And I'm talking about the aliens that are depicted in this movie. And see the shape of that. Then compare it to my microphone. It's similar. And there's an opening at the bottom where the plug goes in. And then you speak up here. And so if you watch this trailer for the movie Arrival, it shows...
Minutes ago. Mama, what's going to happen?
I don't know.
Dr. Banks, you're at the top of everyone's list when it comes to translations.
You're talking about translations of some message?
Is that... Am I the only one having trouble saying aliens?
What do they look like? You'll see soon enough.
They need to see me.
Dr. Banks?
Now that's a proper introduction.
More objects have landed around the world.
More complicated than that.
How is it more complicated?
Are you dreaming in their language? What does it say?
Weapon.
So how do we clarify their intentions?
I go back in.
What is she doing? You are committing an act of treason.
So here's what's going on in the movie. They go into this object. It's got something to do with reading, being able to read their language and understand what their words are. And it was my words that I had written down that were the most valuable to them. It's not their words, it's mine. So I was riding beside myself. I was driving truck, and I had a cooler between the seats and a notepad on top of the cooler. And I wrote a short paragraph on a straight road, no traffic, and so I can look at the road, keep focused on driving, and I don't even need to look at what I'm writing because I had tested it, and it's enough that I can remember. So I wrote this short paragraph, and I was shown that they highlighted my writing the night before, so I was already alerted to be aware of my writing that I'm doing while I'm driving. And then it dawned on me, that's the valuable writing in the dream sequence. First symbol, it was dream symbolism from them, and they showed me a bronze drum cymbal. Then it was silver, then it was gold, and then it was just white with this writing I can't read. It was my writing, and I didn't realize it for 30 years or 20 years. So the movie's saying that she's the key because she understands their writing that's theirs. It's not about their writing, it's about my writing. It's about the World Fairness Agreement. It's kind of amusing to me because it's got the girl that they have some question they always ask me, don't you want to be married? No. Don't you want to have a look at somebody that's cute, that's a good-looking female? No. Don't you want to feel any sexual feelings? No. I don't want it. So they can't trick me out of me being the one that is important to the aliens. It's not her. It's not her that's this is a twist of reality. It's like it's typical Hollywood type reversal of the good guy's not the good guy. It's actually the other way around. They do that in Hollywood a lot. So the aliens that want to have control want me to think that it's her, that I should be interested in a girlfriend. No. The ones that want me to win and get free of this drama on this level know that I'm on the right track in not wanting sexual feelings whatsoever. I don't want to drink anymore. I don't want to be the tough guy anymore. All these addictions, I don't want them. The most valuable thing I can do, because I'm so disturbed physically from my health condition, and this was told to me by my spirit guide. She could see, and that I was just fighting against something. It's like I'm trying to get away from the distress, and that makes it worse. So she told me telepathically, don't move. Just don't move. And so I'm like laying flat on my back, as comfortable as I can get. And then I just use all my willpower to not move. I just decide I'm not going to move, even though I'm not comfortable. I'm not going to move, and I know already to stop my thinking. Because when we silence our mind, that's where the all-powerful becomes us. When we're not thinking. Like Meister Eckhart said, silence is God. I'm not going to use the word God. It offends the Satanists. So maybe I'll rewrite the opening on the Team Fairness website so I can explain that. I wish I knew how to operate that website. I need help. I've told people this. I need money. I've told people this. I'm thinking about just shutting everything down and erasing all of my documents. I don't care. You know, if the world doesn't want them, if the world doesn't want my solution, they told me years ago that I'm the guy that understood them. So they chose to work with me because I understood what they were talking about, and nobody else did. They told me that in a dream. So I'm their chosen one. I'm their Christ. It means the one they chose. So, here's another connection with the microphone. Years ago, I had this dream that I'm going to be able to unite the world with atheism, and I had the microphone to talk into to do it. And I'm thinking, well, what about all the wonderful stories, mythological stories? We don't want to lose that, the value in those. And so I was concerned about that. So now that's resolved, because although I'm atheist, I appreciate the knowledge that's conveyed from mythological stories. We are those gods in the stories. They're imaginary, but the real life experience that we go through is our own personal experience. A betrayal, that's like being crucified, etc., etc. So there's Glenn Beck, he had the microphone, and it's like he's reading my mind. See, they're telling him the the aliens that have had us under control using religion. See, Glenn Beck is a convert to the Mormon Church. And he's a right-wing Christian nationalist, racist. And he's taken my place with the mic. So it was supposed to be me talking to the world, explaining atheism as the vehicle to the truth, to free us from bad religion. There's a truth to whether there was consciousness in the first place. It's like the longer we can see that there's no God over there, and now there's not even a over there. We live in a non-local place. So I'm not calling it God anymore. I'm calling it the All-Powerful. I've done this before. So, see, the All-Powerful doesn't have any concern of atheism or non-atheism. It's just what is all-powerful. The Rig Veda creation hymn says that the creation created the gods. And we might not ever know where creation came from. So, Arrival, it's the theme of it is that they're giving her the message that she has the weapon. So my spirit guide is telling me, well, she's me. So they were involved in the people writing the movie. They're involved in everything we do, and we don't know it. So it's like, who's got the weapon? So she just told me, I got the weapon. And the weapon was to open the time gate so that they can change the course we're on, because the way we're going, there's too much danger. So the war is about manipulating time, being able to change the fixed, superdetermined future. So the war is about which way our future goes. She just told me the weapon is my microphone, not Glenn Beck's. She didn't say Glenn Beck. She just said the simple single statement, the weapon is my microphone. That's the weapon. You get it? It's my words. It's my understanding. It's my connection to them, most importantly. And I know that. We don't know what kind of dangers are out there that, like in the future. It's not out there, it's in our future. Like bad mistakes with CRISPR, bad mistakes with damaging the environment further, causing global warming, and use of harmful chemicals. Too much danger. Improper use of AI, too much danger. So I've got the very inexpensive Insignia microphone. I've got masking tape on the cord so that it won't short out the sound. The connection has a disconnect when the cord's not held over to the side. So anyway, what's going to happen next?